I've been saying that for a long time, right? Fair, that's the safe, right?
Facts, facts.
That for a long time. It's not nothing new. Like, I mean, I ain't seen too many. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't really seen too much hate. If I'm gonna keep it 100, I like to. I mean, I tell you, you know what I mean. When I ain't seen too much hate, but like that's like I seen maybe one or two people talking about this is how I talk now that I'm winning. Surf been like that for forever, bro. Surf been on bullshit for forever. You know, been surfing
I'm
on bullshit for
in
forever.
2014. You've been the same person. You haven't changed one bit, good or bad, whatever you want to call it. You've been the same person. You said there's levels in this Jersey shit. You wasn't lying again, my nigga. You walk the walk and talk the talk. But when you said levels in this Jersey shit, can you break that down? Because there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about, man.
Arson's the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Arson's the GOAT. 100 million views strong. He kicked the door open for Jersey. He the reason we got a lane here. And then after, if anybody that followed the culture, then after Arsenal came, his shooter came on Come Surf. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. Jersey gets strong, you know, on Come Surf and Shook. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that. You feel me? Red also. You know what I mean? And then for a nice little long time, it was just us four holding it down. You know what I mean? Type shit. So it's like, now we got, we got more talent, more members to the gang. We got the likes of Real Sick, the likes of New Jersey Twork, you know what I mean? Like animal niggas, you get what I'm saying? So, you know me just saying it's levels to this shit. Is like, you know your level in the army. This an army. We're an army. You got captains, lieutenant generals, you feel me? I take hats off to Arsenal. That's big bro to me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me type shit, because he did, you know what I mean? Like, I remember coming home from jail and watching Arsenal battle Con and shit like that. Like, god damn, like battle rap popping like this. You feel me? So it's supposed to be the same type of
Right.
look the other way. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be the same. I know I can't. Come on, man. I'm about to play with Surf.
You know what's funny? I go back to the face-off, right? And you said something about, well, first of all, it's funny how y'all spoke about slamming the floor, and you did that though. When he said that to you, did you already have that premeditated? Like, yo, tomorrow I'm gonna make that work though.
This shit chess, not checkers 3. Shit's chess, man. It's a technical game.
Mm.
A technical game.
And also in the face-off, you kind of, well, when you asked Twork, are you ready for me tomorrow? And he said, he kind of alluded like he wasn't though. And you said, Jay Black, you heard that, right?
But I will be.
Right.
He said I will be.
But were you worried about him choking at all? Do you think he's gonna choke at all?
No. That's why. Listen, I don't remember which live it was or which Twitter space I was on, but somebody asked me. I said, you know why I'm going to beat Twork? They said, why? I said, because I'm scared.
You scared? Really? I never heard you say that before.
Yeah, I respect my ops. You feel me? Type shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Respectfully, like, I survived a long time in the streets because I was scared, but not in a scared type of way. Like, not like a bitch. Like, scared, like, it can happen. You get what I'm saying? When you carry yourself like it can happen, that's when the likeliness of it happening goes down. You get what I'm saying? So my whole life I've been battling niggas that genuinely can clip me, that can genuinely cut my costs in half, that can genuinely cut my booking in half, that could like literally, you know what I mean, downgrade my. So the spot that Twork was just in, I was just explaining that I've been here millions of times. Me versus Hitman, that was one of them ones was like, this is Ken versus Ryu. Whoever wins or loses, like if somebody loses this battle too bad, somebody's stock could go haywire. They both at the top. You know what I mean? Like the me and Hollows, the me and Khan, just like all my battles are literally genuinely culture shifting and shock shift and check like when Surf's about to battle somebody, this battle right here can affect standings, can affect total polls, can affect champion of the year, can affect certain things, and it's usually always like that. So I'm used to these type of fights all my life. You know what I mean? So when you battling somebody that is just like, oh, today feels like a regular battle day to you, huh? Okay, cool.
Wow, man, that's crazy, man. Are you disappointed with how Twork came at you though?
Disappointed? No, because we all men. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was raised by certain niggas, but especially like in this rap shit. You know what I mean? Like one of my mentors is like Joe Button. You feel me? Like that nigga only gave me tough love. Like Joe ain't never, he don't pat me on my back hand like that. Like he just recently started telling me good job. Like recently, and I knew him since I was fucking 23. You know what I mean? Type shit. And not saying he, you know what I mean, like he don't respect me, but in reality, You know, I don't give my daughter kudos for coming home with straight A's if I feel like I fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, and he feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? So am I mad at him? No, because I feel like Twork's a man of responsibility and accountability. He know what he did wrong. So me,
But Surf,
me, be, me being mad at him doesn't help the situation. You get what I'm saying?
but Surf, you left that battle with no scratch, man. No blood in your mouth, no scratch. The white tee was not wet. It was like you left the battle with nothing, my nigga. Like you wasn't expecting a punch in the mouth at all.
It's happened before.
Yeah, but all right. My thing is this: Twork just battled Tay Rock, right? And that was a dope
Right.
battle, right? I'm thinking,
Right.
I'm Twork. I'm like, I want to get gun titles out here, and this nigga right here. Oh, I need to talk to this nigga right now. This nigga right here, I gotta be the one to stop that shit. And I was
Right.
kind of shocked. He was going through the motion, stumbling. Have you spoken to him at all?
No, I haven't actually.
If you speak to him, what would you say to him if you had to have a conversation with him?
I probably would want to hear what he had to say first.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Type shit. I don't really, like I said, I take it with a grain of salt. I know what it's like to not be motivated. I know what it's like to slip up and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be the motherfucker that's bashing him. You know, I get on Twitter, do my and social media, do my regular little, memes and jokes and shit like that. But I'm really like, I don't really feel like. I mean, you can watch him in the face off. I was leaned back the whole battle, the whole face from the face off. I'm like, come on, Twork. Just like, hey, y'all, this is like me going in the backyard real quick to run the fade with my cousin. It's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. But watch this. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
second round, when you go like this and people go, eh, is that adrenaline rush for you when you got to go like this and niggas just know off the rip in attendance what to do after that? Is that an adrenaline rush for you?
It's exciting. It's cool. You feel me? Type shit is super dope. But you know what I mean? I think Ace has said it in the interview like, niggas be sleeping on my battle rap IQ. Like I'm very, 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 very understanding of the stage, the surroundings, and what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like I know for a fact I didn't use subtitles in X amount of years or lockpick the door in X amount of years. I know how hard it's gonna hit when I bring it back. But I also know why I tucked it away and I put it in the closet for times like this. You know what I mean? Like, do I need it for John John? Probably not. Do I need it for Cal? Probably not. Ooh, this is a good time right now. You know what I mean? He has an actual special move that could match my special move. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Two-part question: are you shocked he didn't do strapped in? And did you have thoughts about doing your own personal strapped in?
Was I shocked he didn't do strapped in? Yeah, because I kind of let him like I said, this is a thinking man's game. You know what I mean? I set the narrative weeks ago on live. You know what I mean? Like you can't beat me without a strapped in. I promise you, you can't beat me without a strapped in. Trust me, you can't beat me without a strapped in. I'm telling you, listen. If you don't have a strapped in, I'm gonna beat your ass. And what he tried to do, beat me without a strap. That's like somebody just made a good point to me and shit. It's like, somebody close. I don't want to say their name, but it's battle rap culture person. But somebody close to both of us. He like, if a nigga keep coming to tell you like, yo, nah, niggas that shoot like we all from the same hood. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, they really sliding outside. They done came through 3 times. We seen them. They got masked. They looking for niggas, and you still go and walk outside without your gun. It's crazy.
Wow, what analogy, sir. Wow, that's crazy. The love that you're getting from your peers, though, how much does that mean to you?
Um, um, a lot of it is cool. A lot of it is like, I laugh and this joke is fun. It's fun, you know what I mean, and shit like that because I'm such a shit talking and like this such we go at it sport. You feel me? So to hear, like Danny Myers and you know what I mean, certain niggas and bill collectors and shit like that. Like my main arch rivals and shit niggas I be going at it with and shit like that. Like to hear them shout you know what I mean, show his love and shit is cool. You know what I mean? I think like A Ward tweeted like, man, Surf might be the best battler in the world right now. You know what I mean? It's like hearing that from somebody like the likes of A Ward, it do mean something. You feel me? Aside from when you doing your job with the joking and trolling and bullshit.
Yo, the AR Twork line, the Rolling Loud line, Surf, like, God.
It'll look like a concert outside if I scream rolling loud.
Nigga. That's another one. Check the boxes for Surf. Rest of them go ill line right there, my nigga. For real. Yo, this gun title things, my nigga. What the fuck is going on with your squad? Are you, what verb is the Midwest movement? Is that what you are, the gun titles?
I wouldn't say per se because Verb didn't have any control over who was getting hot and coming up out of, you know what I mean, like up out of the Midwest. If you was dope and you came out, it's not like Verb said, "Oh, you fire." Come like Verb didn't do any recruiting. The Midwest seeds were like Hitman with Hollow was his own seed. You know, all of them was his own seed. My gang they own seed too also, but gun titles is specifically concocted. You get what I'm saying? Like this is like this is who I want specifically. You get what I'm saying? So like Verb just spearheaded a movement that was coming regardless. Big T, B Magic, Young Ill, Hitman. He just was the first of. But
Yeah.
this gun titles right here, this shit right here is this gun. This shit right here is specific. Like this is tailor stitched. Tailor stitched.
You rock Easy Chest and now Prestavia to the phone, my nigga. Prestavia?
Yeah.
What about Prestavia? You saw it and be like, yo, she got to be part of the gang now.
She the best. She the best. She the best female pin right now. She's the best female. Prestavia's never. You can't find. For one, it's like this. Like I already felt like I wanted a female that was gang. You feel me? I've been watching her for months. You know what I mean? Type shit. She's never lost before. Let's be clear. She's never lost a battle. Period. So that was the first thing that put me on. Then I started watching more clips of her. You know, and then just me like analyzing the coaching stuff, and I'm just looking at her, and I'm like, yo, she's only about 70% of herself right now. You know what I mean? Like she's not nowhere near where she's gonna be. But to this time next year, we'll be talking about a whole nother woman. You know what I mean? Type shit. So with me just seeing like where she was and shit like that, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a no brainer. And then I ran it past the guys and shit, and it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? So Chess had to get familiar with her. You know, Chess Jack Jack. I call it Chess Jack Jack. You know what I mean? That nigga being his own. That's the wild baby. You know what I mean? He Jack Jack being his own world and shit. You feel me? So he had to catch up with her, but Easy was with it and Rock, Rock like, yo, whatever you want. If you feel like she crazy, then you know what I mean, then I'm with it type shit. And everybody got acclimated with her and shit like that. So this probably was like last Wednesday. I'm like, yo, look, after I handle Twork, then Monday I'm going to announce Prestavia being gun titles. But I was still asleep from the battle and shit like that. So I just did it like a day or two ago. I mean, like today I think, or yesterday or something like that. Yeah, but nah, that's definitely the newest member. You feel me? Not like I said, the business don't matter because it's not really about that and shit. But yeah, you can ask. I blessed her very well. You feel me? Made sure I tweeted her, made sure everybody knew. Threw in the group chat, shot her some money, everything. Welcome to the game.
Surf, you know what though, man? You always talk about, oh, Surf is cocky. He be talking, but we never talk about the shit you do behind the scenes and looking out for niggas and want to see other niggas get on, put money in niggas' pockets, get niggas on cards, get niggas looks and money on top of that.
Yeah,
Why?
I negotiated easy versus Sean. You know
Easy
what
told me. Easy told me that. He told me that, Surf. So why don't we talk about that? Do you care about that at all? You don't get props on that?
I
People
don't I don't care about it because leaders is supposed to lead. You feel me? Like I don't want no credit for like I didn't say what I said about Pris to say she didn't need, she didn't ask, she did nothing. She said she was gun titles because she fuck with me. You feel me type shit. That was my own mindset. You feel me type shit. Just to let her know, look, we got you, I got you. Trust me, I'm gonna trust you to hold this thing down. You feel me? Shit like that. At any point. You don't gotta take no battles nowhere. Before I go let you battle in some weird ass league for $1,500, I'll give you $1,000 and you can chill until we get you the right type of plate that you need. So sit back and take your time until we hurt somebody.
You a real nigga, Surf. Real
And then,
talk.
so
Surf,
that's it. That was just to put her on ice.
how many plates you got in your head? They won't like your face. I pistol whipping so bad, the
The
pipe
pipe
will
break.
break. Twork, I see another license take. AR 5560 with skull. The red paper license plate. God damn, nigga. Yo, Surf, talk to me, kid. That's what we doing, though, nigga. Yo, my nigga, as I recap your battle, right in the bars, I'm like, yo, this nigga is saying something. That's why I feel like you in the zone right now, my nigga. Like, niggas gotta stay away from you.
Shout out to Ace I mean.
Shout out to me right quick. Word. Shout out to me right quick.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like I said, like I mean obviously like the writing and all that shit been there. The trickiest part is the funniest part is like as much as people think like how the whole rap group and shit like that, like we don't give bar nobody write for nobody and shit like that. Niggas be in their zone. Easier call me already in his zone. I'm like, ooh, that sound crazy. Like, you feel me? Damn, that car ain't make you think about this car. You know what I mean? Easy be listening to me like, oh, that ain't make you think about this. Like how all normal, you know what I mean, normal motherfuckers do and shit like that. But like shit like that. Like I said, that's all about bar placement. You know what I mean? That's all about bar placement. You just need to know where certain shit go. I could have put that in the second round. I could have put it in the first. I could have put. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know where to. I mean, this shit is a skill to this shit.
Yeah, you said you should have called me with that battle with Rock. I would have helped, but then you caution flips quite often. You Twork, I accepted you to hit
I'm
Rock.
expecting you to hit Rock around the back and off an elbow. White chocolate. Oh my. Yo, no funny shit, right? Three. Like Champion had did it with my John John battle. It's like I think literally from the beginning of my John John battle to the end of my Twork battle, you might could write out every single line.
You could. That's a fact though. That's no cap. That's no bullshit, Surf. That's real. But
Like
hold on. People talk about your first round against Twork, my nigga. I think your second round is like, yo, nigga. Which round you like more, Surf?
when I've been watching it back, you feel me? Because I did so like I just like I could have been way better. So I'm watching it back. I probably watched it like 5 times and shit, and I'm just like worried about like you know what I mean the shit that I didn't do. And
Like what though, Surf? For niggas like myself who don't understand, you're the battle rapper. What did we see that you think that okay, I could have done better on that?
well, you know, I'm gonna fight as I go. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like in reality, Twork was supposed to get 2 subtitles in that first round.
You
But
got him 2 subtitles, 1 round the first.
I stopped my
right.
first round short because I just felt like the room was already getting crazy. So I stopped my first round short and I saved that little beginning part in that subtitle for the top of my second. You know what I'm saying? So then I moved that over to my second. Once he went in his second, I kind of like pulled off the gas a smidge. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna be 100, I pulled off the gas a smidge. Like I left out like a 16 to 24 in my third in the subtitle. You know what I mean? But in a sense, it's like I felt like it wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? Like Twork ain't an enemy, and I think I had got the job done. Normally, if that was anybody else, I'd have walked out of there. Or if that was Surf a year and a half ago, I'd have walked out of there with 2 rounds. I'm done.
Right.
I'm done. I'm good. You feel me? But you know, like I talk to Beasley every day. I talk to Smack a lot. You feel me? Niggas believe in me and got a lot behind me. You feel me? Saying a lot riding on me. So you know, a nigga want to get the job done and shit. But I did take is a few things like you know what I mean. Like I think Rock could attest to it easy. You know, they heard my shit. It was a lot I took out from my material that just was like, it's no. And then I, you know, throw a little bit of freestyle shit in there with the whole grandma person coffee shit. That was right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I purposely didn't want nobody from gun titles behind nobody.
Yo, when you went into your fucking wordplay in the second round, when you went good out there, hit his head, super throw, big head, bulldog. I was like, yo, nigga, when you going that
bigger head, bull. Try and run it, bit his leg. Tell how that nigga dead.
Ops got out the blue. I keep it infrared. Like this nigga,
Oh my God. That nigga said, he say, she say, man, tell her that nigga dead.
Yo, what's going on with this EFB gun titles talk? Is that some real shit, Surf? Everybody asking me that.
Fuck EFB. Fuck EFB.
Who would you have to battle if it was EFB though? Be Av or JC though, right?
Probably one of them two, but Rock and Av got so much to talk about that it would probably end up, like I said, I'm not a greedy nigga, you feel me? If my battle doesn't make sense and make me the main event of the card, I won't be. You know what I'm saying? I think Rock and Av have the most significance to me personally, and I think Rock and Av are 2 bigger names compared to me and JC. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like I feel like Av is a bigger draw than JC. You know what I mean? Me and Rock, if you want to call me and Rock equal, cool. But as far as Av and JC go, I think Av is a bigger draw. So that puts Rock and Av at the top of that card. So, you know, Rock could take Av, I could take JC. Geechee could take Easy. You know what I mean? Prestavia could take Hustle. Real name Brandon could take Chess. You know what I mean? Like that. But yeah, we super, you know, I put that in the chat like a day ago and shit. We on super fuck them time.
Wow. I saw you and Av going back and forth early on.
Niggas talk too much, man. Them niggas JC and Av, they ain't even putting no fucking pressure in. Like I could see if like Easy and Chess, they over here because of like they work. You feel me? Type shit like what they did. I'm like, oh, and like I said, that don't knock nobody from nothing. Cause they still gotta run them fades with me and Rock. You get what I'm saying? But we gonna scrape up this early money first. You know what I mean? And then make them have to pay us for them shits. You know what I mean? But it's like, what the fuck is Av and JC doing that they go and jump and go running with the hottest niggas? Like that look like bandwagon shit. That's weirdo shit. Like if Nitty and if Nitty and Geechee ride around the city in the G Wagon and they stop at a red light, y'all look like prostitute. Hey, can we join? We not a rap. Could we join? Let us join. You get what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't really, it ain't like y'all been shaking shit or getting crazy for it to be like, oh, all right, come on, let's fuse in together. But now you take Chess and Easy one, you got blogs of Chess that date back to damn near 2018, like before we battled Hollow and Lux. Chess been running with us. He just wasn't officially stamped gun titles.
Right.
And then Easy, it's like, oh my God, you see him at Summer Madness. I'm like, man, we expediting his contract ASAP. Them niggas just trying to stay hot because they ain't doing it themselves, clearly.
Damn. Champion of the Year talk. Are you worried about that at all? Do you care about that?
Do I care about it? Like, as in winning? No, I think I said that against Geechee. You feel me? Like, a nigga been champion of the year for years.
And I saw you brought back the Hitman talk. Your Hitman against Twork.
My bad.
No, you good.
My bad.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
you know what I mean?
You brought back your Hitman bars that you had against Geechee. I noticed that against Twork. Your Hitman.
That was so, but that's what made that shit crazier to me. That, you know what I mean? That Hitman, like the Hitman be wiring him the green because he don't like the meat. And then you swing it back on, you know what I mean? And that was against Geechee. So you've been swinging back on Twork. My Hitman is still vegan. He be seeing shit as in, oh my God, that was too much. Still don't like to eat, but gotta meat. So I send him, still don't like the meat, but gotta eat. So I send him bread. But, what the fuck was I just talking about? I gotta stop. So what was we talking about? What the fuck was we just talking about that quick?
Talking about gun titles though. Gun titles. EFB versus gun titles.
Right. Yeah, nah, they gotta see us for something, man. They have to see us. They gotta see us for something. Like JC and Av, they like, that's, you know what I mean? Like I said, we seen Easy. We had to expedite his contract. Like he's really wild like that. Them niggas just.
No, we talking about champion of the year, Surf. That's what we talking
That's
about.
what we're talking about. Champion of the year, right? Correct. Exactly. I don't care about getting champion of the year because I feel like I've been that, leaving a lot of battles for majority of my career. You know what I mean? So I don't really care about the belt or clearly not the money or anything like that. It's just like my biggest thing is just respect level. You feel me? Type shit. Because it's like we talk about it all the time. Two or three of these mid tier niggas is like how many mid tier niggas equal a Twork? You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Like beating Twork should equal 5, 6 nobodies. You know what I mean? 3 or 4 mid tier niggas. You know what I mean? Beating somebody like John clearly should equal 3 or 4 somebodies. You know what I mean? Cal, these is legends. Like these, like I damn near arguably gave 3 top tier niggas they worst loss in 90 days. You know what I mean? So I like right now you just in whoever you is, you're in a tough argument of quality over quantity. Do you like a nigga that got 20 battles, some wins, some losses? You know what I mean? Some debatable, some nobodies, or do you just like complete quality, just destruction? Because I remember 2 years ago it was, oh, he missed the debatable, classic this, classic that. I ain't had a fight in 3 months.
That's crazy, man.
I had a fight in 3 months while still. And then my thing is like, when we speak on this champion of the year thing, are we talking about what happened in the ring, or are we talking about effect on the culture? Period. Because let's keep in mind he's on live every day with Nunu. It's URL. It's battle rap news every single day. He's setting up battles. He got Twitter on fire. He's on Spaces all day. So like, what are we talking about? He's still commentating for us. So are we talking about champion of the year? Does that include whole effect on the culture?
Wow, that's a good question, Surf.
Or is it because if that's the case, why isn't Dre Dennis 1B for behind champion of the year? He's battled the most ever. He has the most battles ever.
Facts.
So is it not? So are we talking about quality and texture of what somebody's doing? You know what I mean?
You think that should be added in those Surf in the criteria of that though? You think it should be added in? I think it should.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't it? In my mindset, it's like why, like not saying it because I got those qualities, but why would we talking about champion of the year? It's not just about the fights. It's about the whole. Like, come on, man. Social media I have social media in a frenzy all the time. All
You
the time. I'm making cards as I go.
You've had social media friends since 2010, my nigga. So I think you've learned social media marketing and promoting yourself probably better than a lot of niggas, Surf. Like, that's not even no bullshit. You and E-Heart, is that something that's gonna happen? And people want me to ask you about that also. That definitely happening, you and E-Heart.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that happen on Christmas and stuff. I had a little family emergency type thing. So I'm like 60-70% with that, but I actually want to do it. So I'm just trying to figure out a couple things and see if I can make that happen for Christmas.
So how does that work? And what made you decide to do that though?
I fuck with the Twitter spaces. I like them in there.
Right, right.
Solid, genuine. I wish I knew it. I wish I knew exactly what their name was, but Greedy Gotti and them, you feel me? Like, I fuck with them solid, bunch of followers in there, fans in there, and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like,
but that's dope, sir. That's dope for you to say you fuck with them and want to do something on their platform, right?
yeah, they got good vibes and shit like that. Like I said, I ain't actually, I mean, I ain't charging no, yo, just DoorDash me some food. I do it. You know what I mean? Type shit like that. You know, so it ain't nothing. It's just Twitter spaces. You know, a couple 2-3 minutes with E-Hard. It ain't, you know, I ain't got nothing personal to say. Nothing. It's just something fun to do. You feel me? I ain't gonna be doing shit. EFM, right?
Rate your last 3 battles for me. What battle means the most to you out of the 3 you have?
What means most?
Yes.
I guess it got to be John because of the relationship of the battle. Then it got to be Twork because of the of of constructing some type of order around this motherfucker in New Jersey and putting things in perspective of who, where, and then Cal because I think I tell everybody, and I made it my point in my whole business to say if it don't matter, if it don't happen to URL, it don't matter. So then Cal third because I cleared that point up too.
Wow. Surf, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I just want to tell you, man, I'm very proud of you, son. What you doing for the culture, man. Things that you doing for like Prestavia, you said earlier, man. Easy Chaz trying to get your brothers on the cars and battling E-Hard on somebody's channel, my nigga.
Yeah, chest outside next month. Rock outside next month. Niggas is outside. Yeah, you'll see the boys real early. You'll see the boys real early. I'm not playing. I got my phone on everybody neck. Everybody neck, the culture, the league, everybody. The boys is right outside and we not losing nothing.
But sir, what sparked you though, son? What sparked you though?
Being a commentator. Being a commentator.
Sitting back watching, huh?
You know, just you know, I was just talking to Joe about this shit. You know what I mean? I'm talking to Button and shit. And it's like when you on the court, you can't really critique shit because you're playing so much.
Right.
For that time that I got to be a commentator, I got to be a fan. I got to watch it. I got to critique. I got to sit back and take what I like, what I don't like. I got a chance to like somebody and sit there and watch them. And when they not finished, I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck? You was right there. So now I know what it feel like for some like from a fan's perspective. You know what I mean? And it kind of gave me like not even necessarily a hunger, but it just put things in perspective for me. Like, okay, if this is what they expect from them, then okay, I see what they expect from me. They just want me to go like get as crazy as I can get. Okay, so I'll turn it up a little bit. You know what I mean? And then you know, like just you know, I call Smack and Beezy my uncles. You feel me? So, you know, just get on the phone with them like, hey.